Hey friends, and welcome to my channel. Finally! I'm so excited. I hope you're excited. Today we're going to be talking about weight loss. Nothing that you haven't heard before. Honestly, diet and exercise. I'm not going to give you anything different. What I want to do is give you some tips and tricks, and also just give you some information about how I have lost and maintained a weight loss of 82 pounds. I do still have about 50 pounds left to lose, but I've been just taking it day by day, not giving myself any expectations, not putting any burdens on myself, not just trying to keep my mental health clear, so I can enjoy my weight loss, because I have done this before. In 2008, I lost almost 100 pounds in 6 months, and I kept that weight off until I went to college in 2011. When I went to college in 2011, I took out a student loan, so I had more money than I normally would have had. I was going to college in a different town. My life was very busy. I was working full time. So I was eating improperly. Then I was almost 300 pounds when I moved away after college. So I'm currently 212 pounds. So if you do the math, that is not 82 pounds. I have just moved across the country. Yay! Back to my home. It's so nice to be home, get to see my family for a little bit. I don't know how long I'll be here, and then on to the next adventure. However, in the move, every food I wanted to eat while I was still in Ontario, I ate. And that is my first message to you. Weight loss does not have to mean you do not eat carbs. Weight loss does not mean that you do not eat sugar. Weight loss does not mean you stop drinking fat, everything. You can't drink coffee, you can't drink soda, you can't do this, you can't do that. Stop doing that. That is why you are not successful. When I was almost 300 pounds at 5'5" is a big girl. I'm still a big girl. I have no shame in that. I still wear 14 pants, about as large medium shirt. I'm just gonna backtrack. I had finished college, I moved away, and I wasn't working for almost a year. So in that time, I was home and I still had money saved up that I could spend. And because I was alone, I had no family, I had no friends, food became my comfort again. After losing all this weight, telling myself I wasn't ever going to do this again, it became my comfort. This is not a poor me. At this point, I don't care. I lived my best life. I ate what I wanted. I enjoyed it. I was not sad. I wasn't down. It's just how it was. So, one night, I woke up and had extreme pains in my side. Like unbearable pains. I could not sit down. I could not stand up. I could not get comfortable. So I texted my best friend. I'm like, hey, I think I'm having another gallbladder attack, because I had one before, and because I was overweight, my doctor at the time told me he would take it out when I lost some weight, because he wanted my health to get better first, which is fine. It's whatever. But then I got a really bad pain in my chest, and my pain moved from my right side up above my belly button. So my best friend texted me literally 3 days later. Believe this, 3 days later she texted me, and it was about midnight, and she said, you know, are you still having these pains? I'm pretty sure that it is your appendix. So she texted me back and she said, if you don't go to the hospital right now, I'm going to call an ambulance. And she lives like 3-4 provinces away from me, and that she would make me go to the hospital. So I was like, okay, I'll go. So I went. Long story long, it was my appendix. So after that, when I got home, I was like, enough is enough. I'm having all of these health problems because I'm overweight. Like, what am I actually doing? Like, it doesn't even make sense at this point. So anyway, long story long, that's where my journey began. So in April of 2016, I understand it is now September of 2019. But when I started my journey the second time, so the first time I lost 100 pounds in 6 months, and doing that, I watched everything I ate, I counted all my calories, I was going to the gym twice a day for 2 hours at a time. You know how much that messes with your mental? Anytime I'd miss the gym, anytime I'd want to eat McDonald's, anytime I wanted to do this, wanted to do that, I would literally beat myself up for it, and it's not worth it. But if you are 300 pounds, if you're 140 pounds, if you're 110 pounds, if you're 700 pounds and you want to lose weight, do it slowly. Everybody is so, in this world, especially in North America, we're so quick. You know, a new iPhone comes out, I want it. A new camera comes out, I want it. This comes out, I want it. This comes out, I want it. And we're so uncontent with just what we have. Okay, so if it took me from April of 2016 until January of 2018 to lose 80 pounds. Now listen, you can lose 80 pounds probably healthily in 8 months, okay? You can do it. You can go on the keto diet, you can do Weight Watchers, you can do whatever you want. And if that suits you and that works for you, then great. But that doesn't work for me. I still want to eat popcorn, I still want to have soda, I still want to have chips, I still want to have this, I still want to have that, but I also want to lose weight. So how do we still have that and still lose weight? So the answer is, every day I started walking to work. So from my condo to my work is literally a 7-minute walk. I kid you not, it's 7 minutes at a fairly slow pace. So I was walking to work and home from work for 7 minutes a day. So 14, maybe, okay, I'll call it 15 minutes a day. And that was oh my god, that was honestly the longest walk of my life, especially in the summertime. So anyways, I walked to and from work 7 minutes, and my walk home was even worse because I worked in retail at the time, so I was on my feet all day. Sometimes I would have to change my shoes just to make my 7-minute walk home. Like I would walk 3 minutes, change my sneakers into something else, and then walk the rest of the way. That is how unfit I was. So at the time, to be fair, I don't remember what I was eating. I think I was just eating everything. I was still making food at home most of the time, but I was eating in mass quantities. So instead of having like a scoop of this and 1 piece of this, I would have like 3 scoops of this and 2 pieces of that, okay? So calories are calories, fat is fat. In the end of the day, if you overconsume even good things for you, you are likely, if your body is easily adapts to weight gain and weight loss, you are probably going to put weight on, okay? I started then, I would walk to work 7 minutes, walk home 7 minutes, and then I was just aware of what I was eating. I, to this day, did not count calories this time. I didn't count my fat, I didn't count my macros, I didn't care about protein, I didn't care about all of that because I know my body and I know if I consume less that I'm gonna lose weight. And I don't mean like consume less where you're not eating enough, because that's just like, what are you doing? Come on. Like, huh? Okay, if you're 300 pounds, girl, you want to be eating food, okay? So if you can still eat food and eat food you want, at least you can stay on track. Because if you're like, okay, today I'm giving up all coffee, and you drink 6 coffees a day, you know how terrible you're gonna feel, okay? So stop lying to yourself. You're gonna eat carbohydrates, eat your pasta, girl. Eat your fruits and vegetables, eat whatever you have to. You just have to eat less of it, okay? So if today you had 3 pieces of real bacon and 2 eggs for breakfast, which is a fairly common breakfast that I would have all the time when I was 300 pounds, I would literally just start off with 2 pieces of bacon and 1 egg. So just eat less of what you're having and be aware. If you are a hungry person, then instead of having 2 pieces of bacon and an egg for breakfast, have 1 piece of bacon and an egg, and then in an hour or 2, have something else. Have a bowl of oatmeal, have some fruit, have some vegetables, have something that's gonna give you a little bit of nutrition. So just find out foods that nourish your own body, because we're all different. So what I'm trying to tell you is the best thing for weight loss is to just do it at your own pace, whether that's fast, medium, slow, extra slow. If it takes you 4 years to lose 30 pounds, cool, that's still 30 pounds you don't have. Society just teaches you that that's not fast enough. But why is that not fast enough? Because if I didn't start right now, I would have potentially gained 30 pounds. And that's the thing, like, we're so quick to just be frustrated with ourselves. So tip number 1 is to just be mindful of what you're eating. If you're 300 pounds, by the time I was 280, girl, I'm not even kidding, I felt like a supermodel. My 7-minute walks were nothing. I lose 20 pounds and I just like felt like the world was The whole world was mine. And after that, I was motivated. I wasn't motivated at first. So right now, you have to motivate yourself. And that's tip number 2, is to just keep motivated. So if you follow a ton of like fast food places on Instagram, or French fries every day, or poutineries, or whatever you're having, stop following those. Keep everything in your life, even if you're not on a weight loss journey. Today, you need to start only caring about positive things. Because if you're negative, this is the only thing that gets affected. Because again, if you are a teenager and you're being bullied in school because you are overweight, when you are 29 years old, you're gonna be like, Kendall who? The thing is if you're losing weight for somebody else, even if you're in a relationship and your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever, your teacher's saying something, your doctor's saying something, your family, if they're not talking to you in confidence to be like, you know what, Joe? I've noticed you put on weight. Hey, let's go to the gym together. Hey, let's do this together. That's different. If they're bad vibes, if they're literally just like, you are disgusting because you're overweight, then if you lose weight, does that change Kendall? No, she's still going to be a terrible human being, okay? So we need to stop worrying about other people's opinions. And that goes to going to the gym. If and when you are comfortable and want to either exercise at home, exercise at the gym, exercise outdoors, whatever you choose to do, because you don't have to go to the gym to lose weight. Okay? I didn't, besides those 7 minutes twice a day, so the 15 minutes-ish that I was doing, I was not doing any other exercise outside of that. I couldn't focus on exercising and focus on my mentality, keeping it straight, keeping it focused. Let me just say, because I didn't exercise, well, barely exercise for almost a year, if not more than that, I do have quite a bit of loose skin, okay? And this drives me crazy too. Who cares if you have loose skin? You don't have to be perfect. You thought you weren't perfect before. Now you've worked all this time, your mind's clear, and now you have loose skin, and now you're down on yourself again. Okay, well, I'd rather have loose skin that I know I have worked hard to get rid of fat, than have it filled with fat. My skin was already stretched out that far to begin with. So now I've taken the fat out and now it's skin. Okay, you can get skin removed. You can work hard to get rid of it. Not always, depending on how much weight you lost or gained. For mine, I can probably get rid of most of it, but my arms, I'll insert some pictures of when I was 300 pounds, what I look like now, and then I will insert some pictures of my loose skin. I'll only show you my arms because I have it really bad on my inner arms. That's the one that actually bothers me the most. My inner thighs, I have some loose skin, and also on my lower abdomen. My lower abdomen, it literally looks like I have like a pretty large pocket of fat, but it's all just loose skin, and I'm just gonna start working on that. So I'm going back to the gym. So if you want like fat girl in the gym motivation, most gyms, well, that I've been to, I live in Canada, has Wi-Fi at the gym. So if you even want to put my videos on while you're at the gym and have somebody else who's potentially your size or going through the same journey as you, at the gym, I'm going to start vlogging. The gym I go to, there's a section that there's hardly ever any people in. So I'm going to try my hardest to get in some video of at least some of my exercises. I'm basically a newbie at the gym. I went to the gym yesterday for the first time in years. I hated going to the gym, okay? Just because it was just a nuisance for me to get there, let's be honest. I'm 300 pounds, I'm eating crap, and I'm not exercising. Like, obviously you can tell I didn't go to the gym, okay? So I went to the gym yesterday by myself for the first time in a long time. Let me preface by saying I prefer to go to the gym by myself because I got into a routine the first time of going to the gym with my friend and she stopped going, and then I stopped going. So if that's not your way of mentality, then cool, you do what you gotta do. I prefer to go by myself or be at the gym working out by myself. If my friend is coming with me or we meet up, that's fine, but I'm not making a plan to have you come with me. And that's not of any animosity to my friends or anything. It's just how I need to keep my mind clear. I need to focus. Everything has to be on me. I am the sole owner of myself. I can't rely on other people to change my eating habits. I can't rely on other people to make me exercise. I can't rely on anybody to change my mentality, okay? So I went to the gym. First of all, I had to walk to the gym, and the city I live in is all uphill, the entire city. It's like living in San Francisco, honestly. So anywho's, and I walked to the gym, took me a half an hour. That's fine. I was like, okay, cool, I'll just use that as my warm-up. So I get there, I'm sweaty. For some reason it was really hot out yesterday, and it's been fairly cold every day since I've been here. And I went on the elliptical at, I believe, a 10 incline, which the ellipticals at this gym, that was the lowest you can do. I know some of them do go down to 1. At a 4, I don't know what the other thing is, like intensity, I guess. And I did that for a half an hour, and then my half an hour into work, or into the gym, sorry. So then after that, they have like just the basic circuit weights that have the instructions on them. So there was nobody in there, so I tried all of them out. I remembered how to use them. I used to go to the gym all the time. I was at the gym. You couldn't not find me at the gym, but because I'm not like a gym rat anymore, I was like, I need to relearn how to use these. So today, surprisingly, I'm not sore. I did stretch in the sauna. I used to swim for the province, believe it or not. I used to be a fairly fit person. And we used to go into the jacuzzi after we swam and went into the sauna and stretched in the sauna. And I remembered that yesterday, so I did a bit of stretching in the sauna. Luckily, I was in there by myself. But even if other people are in there, who cares? I stopped caring about other people, okay? I know it's tough at first, but who cares? If you are self-conscious about going to the gym, and you are a woman specifically, there is almost always a gym, at least in your city, in your town, in wherever you live, that has a women's only section. And let me tell you, girl, there's hardly anybody who goes in there, okay? So if you can find a section that's like a women's only section, then more often than not, there's at least gonna only be a few people in there, and those people are the people who are also self-conscious. So just go, you know what I mean? Like, they're not worried about you, you're not worried about them. If you feel uncomfortable about going next to somebody, then go on the machine next to it, and then when they're done, go on that one. Like, just make it work. You need to figure out what works for you, what you're comfortable with. So long story long, again, I'm gonna start bringing my camera into the gym. It's a little intimidating to me, okay? So if I'm going on this journey to lose the last 50 pounds that I need to lose, 60 pounds, whatever it is, whatever your goal is, be it 10 pounds, 25 pounds, 700 pounds, whatever, then maybe you can take these videos as, okay, this is where she started, because I will be inserting photos. This is where she started, this is where she is now. So, and I was a big 300, okay? My arms were massive. That's why I have so much loose skin on my inner arms now. Like, if I wore the wrong shirt, but I'll show you some pictures. If I hold my arm up, my arm is about this big and the skin is about this big. So my arm had like a circumference of this. And to be 25 years old and have that happen is incredibly embarrassing, okay? I didn't personally care, but when I look back, obviously I was embarrassed to some degree, but I didn't let that stop me. I still wore tube tops, I still wore, you know, spaghetti straps, crop tops, whatever, because nobody else's opinion mattered. And if my spouse doesn't care, or if your girlfriend doesn't care, and if they do care, then maybe that needs to be a conversation you have to be like, you know what, today I feel good, so don't take that away from me, just like I wouldn't do that to you. So we're gonna work on keeping focused on our goals. So set a goal. Don't set, listen girls and guys, if you are 300 pounds, please do not set a goal that you want to be 140 pounds, because by the time you get there, even if you do this incredibly fast and you lose all that weight in a year, your sole focus is on that number. When you start losing weight and then you realize, okay, I want to build muscle, you might put a little bit of weight back on, but your body will look different. Okay, so it's hard to focus on a number, but maybe give yourself a different goal right now. So if you think, I eat a lot of crap, I don't exercise, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, I'm at home wallowing in my sorrows right now, set yourself a goal that tomorrow, today, the next day, 6 weeks from now, whenever you are ready to start, because it needs to be about you. I can't tell you to start today, I can't tell you to start tomorrow, okay? So you need to start whenever you need to start. And in that time, you need to tell yourself, okay, every day, this working week even if you take your 2 days off, 3 days off, whatever your work schedule is, if you say, okay, every day I go to work this week, this is what I'm gonna have for breakfast, and you stick to that, you hit a goal. You need to be proud of yourself for that. Even if your scale doesn't change, who cares? Because we're staying focused. We're staying focused on what is important right now. So if you make that change and you're like, okay, so next week during the work week, I'm gonna have that same breakfast or those same 5 breakfasts or whatever we changed. And now I'm gonna focus on lunch. Now you have 2 meals down. There's no way if you have 2 meals down, you're not gonna be losing weight. So if you have 2 meals down, or you've at least cut back or made a few changes or did what was comfortable for you, and then the next week after that, then you can do dinner, or you can do your snacks, or you can do nighttime. I'm a big nighttime snacker, still something I'm working on literally 4 years later, okay? Make little changes until you start to physically see changes in your body, not what the scale is telling you. When you physically see changes in your body, you put your underwear on, they're a little bit loose. You put your bra on, there's a little bit loose. You put your pants on, they're a little bit loose. Then at that point, you can start setting more substantial goals for yourself if you can stay focused. Again, don't make a goal that's 400 pounds from here because it's going to eat you alive. It really is. You're going to be like, how am I 3 years in and lost 85 pounds when somebody sitting beside you is like, I wish in 3 years I could have lost 85 pounds. In 3 years I gained 85 pounds. So it's just about keeping a slow routine of things that work for you, but ultimately you need to be eating properly, eating foods that nourish your mind, nourish your soul, nourish your body, and then you need to be exerting a bit of energy. If you work in a job that you're on your feet all the time, you're gonna lose, you're gonna continue to lose weight because you're still using activity, you're still moving your body. So just set little goals for yourself, focus on keeping focused, and if you want to, you can follow my journey for a fat girl being in the gym from day one. So I went yesterday just to get a feel for the gym. To be fair, I got lost on my way in. I had to stop an employee that worked in an office building down the street to come in and show me how to get around. That could be embarrassing, but you know what? I didn't think it was embarrassing. I was like, whatever, at least I'm here. I have my phone in my hand with, with my cat thing on there, my dead cat, whatever, microphone. I'm recording myself not being able to find where I need to go in the gym. So again, this person did not care. He was like, I'm happy to show you how to get to the gym. Good for you for going. And he actually said, you know what, I brought my gym clothes today and now I should probably go. You gave me some motivation to go to the gym. So you can be motivated. You know how many people have messaged me to tell me that I am motivation for them when they are motivation for me for a lot of things in life. Like a lot of things, okay? So you need to be motivation for your own damn self. You have to stop looking to other people. Other people are not going to motivate you. They will, but you need to be your motivation. Once you are your own motivation, stay focused. Don't have a bad week, a bad month, a bad year, a bad 3 weeks, and be like, okay, I lost 50 pounds, I just gained 20 back, so I might as well keep going. No, cool, you gained 20 pounds, you're still down 30 pounds. So just start telling people if they ask you, be like, girl, I'm down 30 pounds, are you kidding? This is what I do. And then they'll be like, wow, you're down 30 pounds, I wish I was down 30 pounds. And that's the thing, like everybody who is looking at you you are motivation to them. So again, stay focused on your goals. Set goals, write them down. Be like, this is goal number 1, goal number 2, and check them off as you go. That will make you stay focused. Okay, so I really hope that this video has given you some motivation to start moving, to start eating better, to do something, okay? Because to be fair, it's not fun to be 300 pounds, okay? I still did everything I wanted to do at 300 pounds. I'll never be back in the 200 pounds. So once I'm at 199, girl, we out and we're not coming back, okay? So this is my now motivation. And you know what? This might take me 2 weeks, but I don't care because I'm so focused on it. I'm not worried about the scale. I'm focused on me getting back into the gym to achieve this goal. So I'm gonna be fooling around at the gym. So I'm gonna be going to the gym with my camera. I'm lost. You might be lost, but I hope we can be lost together. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to insert some before and after photos. I hope you take some inspiration from it. If you guys want, if you can just like leave in the comments below if you do want to see some like vlog styles at the gym, like what I do at the gym day to day. It's not going to be right now. I am a beginner, potentially like you, okay? So it's not going to be difficult. You might not be able to go as long. You might be able to go longer at a higher incline, at a less incline. I'm just going to show you guys what I'm doing to keep motivated at the gym, keep motivated on my goals, because right now I'm incredibly motivated to go to the gym. So while I'm motivated, I want to go work on some goals, okay? So I hope that you guys follow me on this journey. Let me know if you guys want to see what I'm doing in the gym. Let me know if you want to see what I eat in a day, and also let me know if you want to see like any mukbangs. Like me and my boyfriend are more than happy to sit down and show you some healthy dinners. We eat a lot of fish here and a lot of like white meats and stuff, but if you want to see anything from me, if you want to know anything more about my journey, if you want to know anything at all, then please just leave a comment below. And I'm so glad I'm here. I'm so glad I'm here. Anyways, I'm a little weird, you're a little weird. It's all cool. Okay, bye.